I thought I was in a great relationship for the past 6 years. I'm 51. He is 45. He broke up with me this morning out of nowhere. He said he's been thinking about it for a few weeks. And he wants to be a father. He wants kids, and they have to be his own biological kids. We bought a house together. It's beautiful. I love it. It's my dream house. We have 6 cats that we bought together. I love them. I've been living my dream life. And I look forward to retirement. Like, I'm 51, and he says he wants to be a dad. And he never did before. He just suddenly wants to be a father. At 45 years old, so he wants to hurry up and find a woman to birth his children. So he's kind of in a hurry. So he wants me out as soon as possible of our house. I can't afford it by myself, so I have to move out. He says he can afford it. All of a sudden he can afford things. Before he could not. So, yes, and we're child-free. I'm child-free. He's child-free. So this would be... And I... Oh.
So another older woman who is having to learn the hard way. She's been with her 45-year-old boyfriend for 6 years, and they both agreed they didn't want kids. In my honest opinion, he's cheating. He started cheating, found somebody younger, and changed his mind. He wants her to move out. He says he doesn't need her there anymore. She has to leave. He could pay the bills on his own. And he's saying this now. She said he never could pay the bills on his own before. In my opinion, he can pay the bills on his own now. Is because the entire 6 years they've been together, he's had the opportunity to save because she's probably helping him pay the bills, the majority of the bills. And that's why I say women should always think about themselves, always put money back, be a little bit selfish because stuff like this happens all the time. I'm pretty sure he already has somebody. I'm going to get into what the women are saying about this, but even the older women refuse to listen to the women who are on here warning them and telling them, like, put yourself first. Put yourself first. We don't make as much money as men overall. Women are going through hard times after these breakups and these relationships, ending up homeless. Always think about yourself first. Even if you're going to pay bills with the man, you always have something put aside to yourself. But I wouldn't recommend women paying bills with men, especially if they make way more than you. I just don't see the point in it. But let's get into what women had to say, and I will talk to you ladies later.
He has somebody lined up. Already has some young woman that he wants to move into that place that you guys got together, who's already ready to have his baby. And the reason why suddenly he's able to afford the place all on his own is because for the last 6 years, he's been saving his money by splitting bills with you. Some men take advantage of the opportunity of splitting bills with one woman to allow them to set themselves up to be a provider for another woman. This is why it's always risky for a woman to help a man build. If another woman isn't already pregnant, I bet it won't take long before he gets somebody else pregnant. I don't believe that he just decided any of this. I believe he just decided now's the time to tell you about it. Men can have kids well into their 70s or their 80s. He always knew there was a possibility of him being able to have a child whenever he was ready. I hate to say it like this, but I believe that he was using you as a placeholder. Bet you there was some overlap between your relationship with him and his relationship with somebody else. This man who you've been with for 6 years is rushing to get you out? What's the rush? Some men do not leave a relationship until they have another one all lined up, and I honestly believe that's what's happening here. I bet it won't take but a couple of weeks before somebody is already moved in. Everything about this screams there's somebody else.
A 51-year-old woman just got dumped this morning after 6 years with her 4 or 5-year-old boyfriend. Out of nowhere, he says he wants kids, his own biological kids, and he wants them now. They bought a dream house together, have 6 cats. She's ready to retire, and now he wants her out fast. He claims he can afford the house alone, which he couldn't before. But the shocking part, he already has a young woman lined up, ready to have his baby. For 6 years, she helped pay bills, shared life, and now he's using her as a placeholder. Men can have kids into their 70 seconds. So this isn't about timing, it's about someone else already waiting. He's rushing her out so the new woman can move in, take over the life they built, and start a family. Dream home, relationship, all of it at risk because he wants a new family. TikTok is saying don't let him just walk in, stay put, protect what's yours. This is full on betrayal and manipulation at its finest.
So when I first saw this guy's video, I automatically thought it was AI because of the way he said their ages. His voice sounds kind of robotic, and there are a lot of AI pages who are doing commentary on videos like this, and they are racking up the followers and views and the money. I don't know where this money is going. Well, I do know where the money is going to, but yeah, y'all be careful when y'all are listening to these responses to these videos, and just pay attention and look at their profile. This guy, or this I do believe it's AI, has over 13,000 followers on TikTok, and they are creating these pages left and right, and they're getting thousands of followers like in days or weeks. And people who are actually have been on there for years can't even get their followers up, and AI is doing this. So be careful who you're following, and just please stop just commenting all willy-nilly in their comments, and stop following them if it's AI.
When I first saw her original video, I already knew this was not random at all. This man did not just wake up and decide he wanted her out. He already had another woman lined up, either someone he was talking to seriously or someone he planned to start a family with. He was trying to push her out of the house because the new woman wanted her gone. The house that was her dream home suddenly became somebody else's dream because that woman wants her man and the life she helped build. And sure enough, she posted a follow-up and confirmed it. He met a woman on Facebook. He is now seeing her, and he wants to move her into the home he bought with his partner of 6 years. Mind you, her name is on the house. She paid into it, and now he wants to play house with someone else. The audacity is crazy because this man is 45 years old. Instead of thinking about peace or retirement, he wants to start over after using this woman as a placeholder to split bills and help buy a home. And let me be very clear. Do not move out that house. That is your home too. He can sell it or buy you out, but you do not leave, and you do not let another woman benefit from something you helped build. Men really never run out of audacity, and this whole situation is just insane.
I don't know if it's just me again, but when I first saw this video, I thought this was AI. I looked at the profile, and once again, 0 followers, and 12, 13,000. Following 0, but 12 or 13,000 followers. I always get a weird feeling when I look at some of these videos, and plus their names are always weird, like a weird name. So y'all, like I said before, be careful.
When are we suing him for breach of an oral contract? When are we suing him for constructive trust? Okay, promissory estoppel, unjust enrichment. When are we doing that? When are we going to show Mr. Goodwin what it looks like to be bad? Okay, I need an update ASAP. Thank you. Have a good day.
And he says he wants to be a dad, and he never did before. He just suddenly wants to be a father at 45 years old. So he wants to hurry up and find a woman to birth his children. So he's kind of in a hurry. So he wants me out as soon as possible of our house. I can't afford it by myself, so I have to move out. He says he can afford it. All of a sudden, he can afford things before he could not. So yes, and we're child free. I'm child free. He's child.
So when I saw her initial video, I was like, oh, her man has somebody either already pregnant or somebody he has in mind that he's talking to that he wants to get pregnant. He's not like trying to boot you out because he needs to hurry up and, spread his seed. He's booting you out because his girlfriend or his baby mama is trying to get you the fuck out that house because it's your dream home, which is now her dream home because she wants your man and she wants your life. Because he's telling that woman that he's going to be able to pay for that house, that beautiful house you're in, that y'all bought together. He's telling that woman that he's going to give her the house. He's going to pay for her. He's going to be, the provider. And you can go ahead and have my children. That's what's really happening. And guess the fuck what? She did a follow-up video, and that's what's happening. He found a woman on Facebook, and he's now seeing her, and he wants her to move into the home that they bought together. Mind you, her name's on that home. He wants to move her, that girl, in the home and start a life with her, have a little family. At 45. 45, you doing this shit? You've been with this woman for 6 years, and this is what you want to do at 45. You're not looking into retirement and, enjoying your life. You want to get some new, what, and start a family? Like, what? I swear to God, men just never cease to amaze me with the audacity. And here's the thing. It's like, girl, don't you move out that motherfucking house. Do not move out of that house. You should not move out of that house. That is your home as well. He can sell it or buy you out. Do not move. You better stay right put. Your name is on there. You put your own money in that. You made that your dream home. And now this other woman's trying to come in on your hard work and reap like the benefit of what, your retirement. Fuck that bitch and fuck that man. You better fight. You better fucking fight. You better make sure that these two don't even see the inside. You better make sure that bitch don't even see the inside of your home. You're not even going to get you're not even going to be at the driveway, ho. Or I'm calling the police. Ring, ring. Yeah. Trespassing, bitch. Like, that's crazy. That's crazy that women go through this in like the latter years of their lives, that men still pull this fucking tomfoolery, like close to pushing 50. Papa, what the fuck are you doing? Now you want to start a family? You were child free and all of a sudden now it's like he used that woman for like a placeholder, right? He used her to get the house as a placeholder and to like go 50-50 and split the bill so he can like stack bread to like go find another woman to reap the benefits of what she helped him build. Crazy work. Crazy work. Don't leave the motherfucking house.
So she suspected what a lot of us suspected, and she has given us an update, and I'll play the update for you now.
Saturday, January 3rd. And he said he was going to lunch with his guy friend. And I'm so stupid, I believed him. And that was at 1 o'clock. And it's now past 5 p.m. So about an hour ago, half an hour ago, I was like, oh my God, he's been gone so long. So I called him and he answered and I said, put Bob on the phone. And he's like, no. So right there, I knew. And this guy was a good guy. Like, he was one of the good ones. Like, one of the good ones. I mean, 1 in a million, a needle in a haystack. So if I had the needle in the haystack, like, what's out there? Nothing, obviously. But I said, put Bob on the phone. And he said, I'm outside. And I said, so go inside. And he's like, well, we're at a bar and it's really noisy. This was at like 4 p.m. Okay. I don't think bars are noisy. I said, I don't care if it's noisy. Just put him on the phone. Just have him say hi. That's it. He doesn't have to say anything more. Just hi. And he didn't do it. He wouldn't do it. And he's like, I'm not playing games. And that's obviously he's with a girl. He's with the girl and he's still gone. And now I'm thinking back to everything we discussed. And now, and I was so dumbfounded and perplexed because nothing made sense. And now when I say, okay, it's another woman, now everything makes sense because one of the things that blew my mind the most is that he's always said he could never afford this house on his own. He could never afford this house by himself. And he's always been worried about money. Like, our whole relationship, he's always worried about money, always worried about money. And he said it with total confidence that he could pay for the house all by himself. So where all of a sudden is this money coming from? And then never wanted a kid, and then all of a sudden wants a kid. So he met a girl. He sought out a girl online. This is what I think, and I'm like, it all makes sense. He sought out a girl online. He's on Facebook and stuff. And she wants a baby. She wants kids. And that's why he suddenly wants kids. And he's also in a hurry to get her in this house and in a hurry to get me out so she can get in and they can start their family together. They can start their life together. And I never thought I'd be going through this at 51, 51 years old. It's fucking bullshit. But anyways, that's where I'm at. Is, yes, you are all right, all of you, because even the good ones, they find somebody. It's just, I guess it's a man thing. I guess that's how they do it. And I've always been against, like, I don't even do Facebook or Snapchat or any of it. The only thing I do is TikTok because it's all about us women on TikTok and girl stuff. And I'm not on Facebook on purpose because I know Facebook ruins relationships. So, and Snapchat ruins relationships. So I told him, we had the talk years ago about, please don't do that stuff. You know, you think you're above it, you think you're beyond it, but you're going to magically like leave me one day because of that shit. Like it breaks up relationships. But yeah, he sought this out. He was looking.
And that right there is a prime example of why you don't buy houses or assets and things like that with boyfriends. Those are items and big ticket items that you buy with husbands. But on top of that, to add to what she is speaking about, old boy already got somebody else's. He already got somebody else that's probably younger. If he's 45, he got someone that's younger that can possibly still produce and have some goddamn kids. And he wants you, go get you a lawyer. That's what you need to do immediately. Go get you a lawyer because he's going to have to either one, buy you out. He's going to have to either possibly refinance. There's a lot of steps that he's going to have to take in order to get you out that house, especially if you're saying it's your dream house. Oh, yeah, make him work hard. Make him work hard because you know what? Both of y'all names is on that deed. But at the same time, this is still a prime example of why you don't get big ticket items with boyfriends and girlfriends. Because of situations and dynamics, just like people wake up and change their mind every day.
Did you guys see the video of the 51-year-old woman who's been dating a 45-year-old for 6 years? And she says that out of nowhere, he wakes up a couple weeks ago and says, you know what? I want a biological child of my own. So you're not going to be able to give me one. I need for you to move out so that I can quickly go find me a baby mama. She goes on to say that the house that he's asking her to move out of is her dream house, one that they bought together. Now, she also says that she's been looking forward to retirement, you know, and that she can't afford the house by herself. But you know what? Here's the thing. I wouldn't go no damn where. She's way too emotional to see what we see. That man already got a woman. Okay, he just want to move you out of the way so he can move her in the house that you have owned. There's another video shortly after the first one where he stayed out all night. Honey, he stayed out all night with his woman, telling you he's out with his friend at the bar. Come on now. Look, women, don't make moves when you're too emotional. Okay, now she's moving in with her parents. Oh, hell no. It would be me, you, the cats, and the woman, I guess. Because I ain't going no damn where. We're selling this shit. Period. End of story. Love you, pie.
So, what I want to say is that she said that he's a good guy. He was one of the good ones. And ladies, if y'all can look at this and listen to this and still say that there are good men out there, Godspeed to you. And I guess good is subjective, but and people do have a right to change their minds, but the way that he did it, it was wrong. He didn't care about her. He was probably cheating for years. He was probably saving up all of those years just so he could get away from her and do better on his own. She was probably just one of the women he found on that dating site that he could get to pay a lot of his bills so he could carry out his plan. It's so many things that these men will do to step on you to get to where they want. And then in the end, you're left picking up the pieces and just crushed. The girl that he's talking to could be younger. I pray that she sees this woman's videos and recognizes her, and she recognizes who she's with before it's too late, before she moves in with him, before she allows him to get her pregnant. Because I guarantee you that if he didn't have a heart for this woman that he was with for 6 years, and he could just do this to a woman that he was with for 6 years, he's not going to have a heart for her. He's not going to have empathy for her. He's just trying to get what he wants. And he's trying to get it by stepping on her by any means necessary. So women, it's 2026. 51, 61, 41, even 31 is too old to keep falling for these reindeer games. I'm not saying that y'all can't date, but if you want to keep moving in with these men and going through this and starting over your life and just being the one who's always left devastated and in tears, you can do that. Or you can listen to the women who are online warning you before our person who is running the country like silences us. You can listen and learn, or you can keep touching the hot stove in your 50s and 60s if you want to. But I feel bad for this woman. I feel bad for all of the women out there that are experiencing this, but it's only so much I could feel bad for them when women are sounding the alarm, especially in the last 5 years here on TikTok and on YouTube. Women are sounding the alarm. And like she said, she thought she found the needle in the haystack. Ladies, there are no needles. there's no needles. There's a haystack. There's no needles in it. I don't know what to tell you. There's no unicorns. I actually do believe in unicorns. I believe in unicorns before you can find that damn needle in the haystack or the good guy. I will believe in unicorns and mermaids. So get down in the comments, like, comment, and subscribe if you want to help this channel grow more in 2026. That is the only way we can do it. So please share, and I will talk to you ladies later. Bye.
What goes